Elements of fire carry our desires. Elements of air carry our prayers. We ask King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII, some who believe, is associated with Prince Harry. Prince Harry, the reincarnation of Henry VIII, some people believe. Henry VIII, who is connected to the royal family. Henry VIII, who is not the royal house of Windsor, but is connected to the royal house of Windsor. Henry VIII, who had several wives and beheaded 2. Henry VIII, we ask you to come on this full moon to give us some messages. What you feel about the royals? What do you feel they're doing? Do you feel they're doing a good job? What are your opinions about them? We want to know. Now we will ask Harry, or Henry, do we have the essence and energy of Henry with us now, Henry VIII? Yes is forward and back, no is a circle. Are you not here, Henry? Says no. Are you here, Henry? Says yes. Okay, so it looks like we have the essence and energy to read Henry. Can you give us some messages, Henry, about the royals and what you feel about them? Can you give us some messages? 2 of Cups. So he loves his descendants. They are related in some form. He has mixed emotions about them. He thinks they are moving to calmer waters now. Again, more love. So he has a lot of love for them. He sees that if they keep going forward in the direction that they're going now, that they should have much success and unity. Keep making decisions based off the head right now, not the heart. There are those who would seek to deceive you around you. There are enemies around you. What do you think of Catherine and William? What do you think of Catherine and William? They will be victorious. They will be victorious in their reign. He particularly likes Catherine. He sees her as a shining star. He feels connected to them. He feels pain at the same time. This is to Queen Elizabeth or to Catherine. You carry a heavy burden. I know that burden very well. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking sometimes. Are you talking about Harry and Meghan leaving? What do you think about Harry and Meghan? The person that they compare you to all the time is Harry, and they compare Meghan to Anne Boleyn. Even though I think Catherine is related to Anne Boleyn, but they compare Meghan to Anne Boleyn. And remember, guys who are watching, reincarnation has nothing to do with related. You can reincarnate in a different race. You don't have to be related to the body you reincarnate in. So Meghan could still have the essence of Anne Boleyn's spirit. And just because Catherine's biologically related to them doesn't mean she'd be related to the spirit. So what do you think of Harry and Meghan? Liars. Liars. Hard workers, or hardworking now, will be victorious in their endeavors. Will be victorious in their endeavors. Looking forward, not looking back. Single-minded focus. Taking chances, impulsive. Lovers, strong attraction. Lovers with a strong attraction. Overwhelmed with too many options. Trapped. So how do you feel about Harry? Who's trapped? Sitting, thinking in illusions. Is this what I really wanted? I did that in my life as well. Is this love what I really wanted? He says this is what Harry does, and this is what he did. Feeling betrayed. He says Harry feels betrayed like he felt betrayed by love. Harry feels betrayed like he felt betrayed by love. The world, wanting the world's love, feeling left out from the world, wanting a new beginning, strength and determination. He sees a lot of his strength in him. Needing applause, needing a victory, needing recognition, needing acknowledgement. What do you think of Meghan? Justice, justice, 10 of Cups, justice. He feels an emotional connection to her. He thinks that she'll bring some kind of balance, or she tries to bring balance and a new beginning to Harry's life. But at the same time, he feels like there's something about her that is karmic in the love that she offers. He says temperance should be used with her, and logic. She's a very logical driven woman as well, he says. She has her mind on her goals and her future. She has her mind focused and set. What do you want to say to the two of them? Keep loving each other. Keep loving each other. Love. Don't let love die. Let love grow. Focus on going towards love. Going towards love. You see, there's two forms of love. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, going towards love. Find fulfillment with your life now. The problem with my life was I never felt fulfilled. Tell us more about your life. Why did you have so many wives? And why did you behead 2 wives? I had a heavy burden that I carried for my country. I just wanted a queen. I wanted an empress. I felt deeply emotional during my lifetime. I was a very emotional man. I believe he was a Cancer. And the death that I gave to 2 of my empresses, my queens, the death that I gave to them was because they didn't use temperance. They didn't use temperance, and they broke my heart. I fell in love with women in general. I loved women for how magical women could make my life and make me feel. And I felt like I could always be a new man and go on a new beginning with a new woman. Sounds familiar like people today, huh? I had hope for the future because of that, but I felt conflicted. And I just wanted to keep moving forward with my destiny. My destiny needed to have a son, but I felt trapped. And so I trusted my intuition, and my intuition told me that I should proceed forward without some of these women. And my intuition told me that the generosity that I gave to others was not always well received. I just wanted stability. I wanted to have an emperor to come after me, or a king to come after me. And I felt so desperate for that. I was grasping at straws. I just wanted a son, a page. I wanted a son. I wanted that family, the complete family. And why wouldn't somebody give it to me? Why? So many choices, so many women. I wanted that knight. I wanted that page. I felt like I had a son before. I held him in my arms. But I just couldn't let go of making another one when that son passed away. And I felt like it was only fair. It was only fair, since they promised me a son, to give them justice. And I had a single-minded focus during my reign on that. I'm very, 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 very worried. I was very worried that when I passed, I only had one son. I think it was one legitimate son. I hear him saying legitimate son, or one son that could be royal blood, or that could be king, that could be eligible to be king. I had high hopes for him. And I trusted that he would go forward and bring wealth and greatness to the United Kingdom. When I left the earth, when I walked away, I felt like the last piece of the puzzle that was missing was finally found. How do you feel about the fact that Elizabeth, your daughter, and Mary, your daughter, Elizabeth from Anne Boleyn and Mary from Catherine of Aragon. Aragon, I believe that's how I pronounce it. How do you feel that their children, Mary and Elizabeth, actually were your descendants that reigned? How do you feel about that? I see now there can be an empress, not just an emperor. I see now that they have the strength that I didn't think they had. And I woke up and I smelled the coffee. I'm getting chills from that. He says he woke up and he enjoyed watching them. And he realized in all his time that he spent in the afterlife that time told all, and time told all that after he passed, magic was created. By who? Elizabeth? He's rolling his eyes like, come on. She shined a light. She shined a light that sometimes when the rules are not followed, something special comes out of the cheating. It was cheating, right, to have a daughter be the monarch, not a son. It was cheating. It wasn't the way things should be. It wasn't following the rules. It was going against the rules, but she turned out to be a unicorn. She turned out to be something he says was rare and special. Elizabeth was rare and special, and she trusted her intuition. She trusted her intuition just like I did. The feminine was capable of being the boss lady. So there we have our reading. They gave me chills. I hope you guys liked it. To my royal fans, I know I don't do these that much. I think I'm probably gonna, if I do these once in a while, I'll probably stick to spirit channelings because I find it more interesting than constantly reading about tabloid stuff on the royals. So if I do them once in a while, it'll probably be in the form of spirit channeling. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. Head over to Patreon for a love spell or intention exercise for the full moon tonight. Happy full moon. I will talk to you later. Bright blessings. Bye-bye.